This time I bought Energizer batteries. Hopefully they'll work. This is part 1 of 2, the early years of my anorexia. I started off when I was 14. I was being abused by my father and my mother and my sister, and they were all grossly overweight. And my family was verbally abusing me, and they were all overweight. And I was scared of becoming like them, and somehow I associated obesity and overweight with becoming mean and cruel and harming people. And I just wanted to disappear. So I stopped eating. First of all, I became a vegetarian, and my mother said, "I'm not preparing anything for you." And so I just ate vegetables, and I lost lots of weight, and she didn't seem to notice. And it was great. I just kept losing weight. And then I went to boarding school for kids with severe learning disabilities, and I would develop all these food allergies. And I couldn't eat half the food that was there, and I kept getting thinner and thinner. I quit school for a while, and I rode a bike which rode people around the streets. Like, I put 2 people in the cart and I rode the bike around the streets and gave them a tour, which was lots and lots of exercise. And I just ate vegetables, and I got really thin. This went on until I was 32. I was in and out of hospital for feeding tubes and anorexia, and also a psychosis that I had. And it's now known that I have schizoaffective disorder, but the doctor at that time made the mistake of saying I had psychotic depression, which I don't have. I have schizoaffective disorder. Anyways, he put me in and out of hospital and on and off to feeding tubes. And I would gain weight, and he would let me go, and I would lose weight, and he would put me back in, and we can see the story. And when I was 32, I went into status epilepticus, and I escaped that doctor because he made a big mistake in not sending me to an emergency ward soon enough, to the emergency soon enough. And I survived despite the fact that I was not supposed to. And I left him, and then I didn't get treatment for almost 20 years. I just kept getting thinner and thinner, and occasionally I'd put on a little weight, and then I'd get thinner and thinner. And I think I'll do this in one part. I met a doctor here in Edmonton who was really good. The other doctor was in Toronto, and the doctor at Edmonton was really good. And I told him about my eating disorder, and he sent me to a doctor who was really bad because she was like, "You're too old for treatment." And I was really put off by that. But this doctor helped me out, and I found a support group, which I don't particularly like, but I go to it sometimes. And I found a therapist through the support group. And the therapist I really like. And she really helps me. And when I was in care, they put me on 3 Ensure Pluses a day. And they made me eat. And I gained a lot of weight. But it didn't take care of the Ed voice, which is still strong and really powerful in me. But I'm supposed to be in recovery. And I'm 53 now, and I'm still recovering from anorexia. And it goes to show that if you don't get the right supports, you can go for a long time with anorexia. I've had it for 40 years. And I'm finally recovering from it. And that's my story. And remember, if you're not subscribed, please push the subscribe button. And I love y'all.